What is up, dreamers? It is your boy Robbie Dagger back again for some Mobius Double F, and today we bring the Dragoon. Talking about the Dragoon Hall of Fame, all 12 panels. We're gonna get started. We're just gonna talk about the original job card, and then we'll go into the custom panels, and then we'll talk about multiplayer very last, and I'll give you my complete review here. But let's first look into this. Our Dragoon, this job has been in the game for a long time, so let's talk about it. So it's a warrior type, fire, water, earth is your elements. Your jump is going to be your ult. It is a single target ultimate. Break power focused, as you can see, it's a little bit weak by today's standards. You got 11k attack power. We've got 16k break power in there. It still works wonders for breaks. And the added effects are Prism Shift, which is still very helpful, and it also debarriers, so those two things, pretty good. And then let's look at these auto abilities here. You got Clutch Boost, Clutch Wall, lovely there. Power Drives for fire, water. Heal Drives for fire and water, so that's really nice. You get Enhanced Fire 60%, not too bad. Enhanced Earth 40%, so those are going to be your two go-to elements right there. And resistance to both those elements by 20%, so not bad at all. Elemental Starter plus 16 and Extended Break plus 4 is very standard. Painful Break plus 50, very nice, so a little bit more damage, 50% more damage once your target's broken. You got Improved Crits plus 30, Avert Stun 50%, Avert Break Power down 50%, that's not bad at all. Everything else is pretty normal, so not too bad. When this job first came out, it was a beast, honestly, and it still will get you through to like pretty much till Chapter 5 all by itself, honestly. So there is all that. So let's take a look at our stats right now. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Let's look at the custom skill panels. Let's see these extra things we got here. So base attributes plus 40 is going to be your first custom skill panel. Beautiful. We always like that. Break up plus 500. It's a good amount of break, honestly. A very, very nice amount of break. Piercing break plus 100. So what this does is help you break the red bar once you do turn it red. And this is awesome, actually. This puts this job right at the same level as Master Monk. Right at the same level as Assassin Hall of Fame. Same level as Ninja, basically. And then you get improved crits plus 170. Not too bad. Not too bad there at all. So, stats-wise, let's take a look. 14k HP. Very nice. Nice and tanky. 1k attack power. 1500 break power. Not too bad for a single player. And then we have 777% magic. Not bad magic, honestly. Really, really not bad. Looks like 7 stars crit. 7 stars of speed. And then with our current weapons and everything, we're using the Buster right now, but we've got 6 stars defense. And let's just talk weapons really quick. For single player, I just usually stick with the Buster Sword if I'm playing single player. So I'll just leave it there, honestly. And honestly, not bad stats. I mean, it's not very strong, honestly. It's not super strong, and there's no real enhancement buffs that you're getting from the job, but this would be able to pretty much get you through whatever you need it to. It's a really, really balanced job as far as single player goes. And let's check it out in multiplayer. Let's see if it's any good. So I've got here a simple deck. The deck I would recommend is basically a shift deck. So we've got these 2 cards simply there for the life starter attributes, auto abilities in there. That way we can make sure we get off the flame shift. This rotation, we're fighting water bosses, so the Bahamut break defense down card is going to be my go-to here. And we would basically just use the flame shift first turn, use this card twice, and then proceed to break everything. So you do have to be careful because this deck doesn't have. If you shift and then you use this deck, you don't have cleave, so you're gonna have to manually break those targets. But Looking at this job, it looks pretty dang good in multiplayer, honestly. 2200 brake power, and that's really low. That's pretty much on the lower side. I've seen people up to closer, and I feel more comfortable being a little bit closer to 3000. Weapons-wise, you're either going to use your Hannibal X, or you're going to use, preferably, I still think the Dragoon Spear is the better weapon here. It gives you fast break once you do mod it, but it does take a lot of mods. The Hannibal Spear starts with 3 tabs open, so if you haven't started boosting your Dragoon Spear X, it might be better for you to use your Hannibal Spear. That being said, this is the only warrior breaker in the game right now, so it's up to you if you want to use one of your weapon slots on boosting one of these warrior breaker weapons. This job is already a bit overshadowed, honestly, by the cat suit is a better fire breaker, and the same thing with Saz. You would pretty much use this for breaking water if you wanted to. You don't have any enhancements to water element, but if you needed a water breaker, this might be your go-to, and same thing if you needed an earth breaker, this could be your go-to. But I am worried it's quickly going to be overshadowed. They released this job. I feel like if we would have got this job last month, it would have gotten a lot more use out of it, but it's going to get overshadowed quick. That's the only thing I would worry about with this job. But that being said, it's right up there right now with Ninja and Master Monk and Assassin Hall of Fame right now. So it's a good breaker. It's a viable breaker. It can definitely do the job in single player. So last but not least, let's just take a look. Let's just showcase this bad boy. So I mean, by now we all know what this thing is capable of, what this thing can do. If you have a skin, it really will improve your capabilities there. It really will, because if you've got the Sephiroth skin, it's going to change that ult to an AoE. It's going to be a stronger ult too, and it's also going to add a bunch of debuffs. If you've got the Cloud skin, you can still nullify target buffs, and it's still a better buff, basically. So if you've got skins, extra good stuff for this job. If not, even without the skins, it's still a good job. The Hall of Fame isn't a waste of your time with this job. I could still see this being used in multiplayer and everything. Just my only concern is that it's already overshadowed by some better breakers in the game right now. So that's my only concern. But honestly, it's a pleasure to be able to use this job again. I love Dragoon. It looks good stats wise. It still is going to be a nice addition to your breakers, your breaker repertoire there. So let me know what you guys think about the Dragoon Hall of Fame. I thought the Hall of Fame, getting through all the nodes, getting the fame was not too difficult. There was one node in there where I did need Chocobo Asuna, because you just start every round with another set of debuffs on you, so watch out for that. But otherwise, I thought it was pretty easy. This one shouldn't be too bad for you guys, so let me know how you guys are enjoying the Hall of Fame on your Dragoons. I appreciate you guys coming by, hanging out on this video. If I forgot anything, or if you want to add anything, feel free to go ahead and post that down below in the comments, and I'll definitely get back to you. It's been a pleasure being your host on this episode. Thank you for coming by, and I will catch you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you soon.